Hello everyone, it's Daniel O'Neill, and today I'm just going to give a quick tutorial on how to do sidechain compression and what it is. So before we actually get into the sidechain compression portion, we're going to talk about compression. Basically, what compression does is it changes the dynamic range, and dynamic range is just how quiet a song gets to how loud a song gets, and compression just tries to even out those parts, make the quieter parts louder and the louder parts quieter. Sidechain compression, on the other hand, is a little different, in which it uses the levels of one channel to alter the dynamic range of another channel. Sorry, that's a little hard to explain. The source that I used for all this will be in the description, so go check that out, and not sponsored. Now I'm going to give a quick example of what a track would be like with and without sidechain compression. Here is without. You can kind of tell that some of the sounds are kind of competing for space between the kick, the bass, and the chords, and so on. So if you add your sidechain in, you can kind of hear like there's a little more room for the kick. So it sounds so much better. It sounds like everything has room and there's nothing clashing in the frequency spectrum. So now let's get into how to do it. So here I just have an empty project, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in like a, make a quick 808, I guess. Alright, now we just have a simple 808, so let's just and this is just an example, so that'll be that. It just sounds gross. So what we're going to do in our mixer is we're going to go to insert one. First you're going to just designate two channels, and then you're going to name one sidechain, and you're going to name the other sidechain trigger. No, sidechain trigger. And I'm just going to put a separator here. And you're going to link your two sounds to your mixer, and then we're just going to name this one kick, and this is going to be our sidechain trigger, so we'll just put that in parentheses. You don't need to do that, but I'm just going to do that, and then we're going to make this our sub. What you're going to do here is you're going to just link your kick, or whichever sound is more important, to your sidechain trigger. It is almost all the time going to be your kick, and then you're going to route your sub or 808 or almost any other sound that you need to be sidechained to your sidechain. Now here in sidechain trigger, what you're going to do is you're going to go here, go to your sidechain channel with your sidechain trigger channel selected, right click, sidechain to this track. You're not going to do sidechain to this track only because then you won't get any sound from your kick, but we do want sound from our kick. So now it's going to look a little something like this. Now you're going to go to your sidechain channel and open up a compressor. I'm just going to use the limiter and go to here because this is the way that I know how to do. You're going to go to this little box that says sidechain input number, and then you're going to go to sidechain trigger. And then in your threshold, what you're going to want to do is you're going to put this down to about -30 decibels. So put that to about, that's about -30. And then to your ratio, set that to about 2.5 to 1. Most of the time, you don't ever want to touch the attack knob when dealing with sidechain compression. Now with your release, that's totally dependent on the sample that you're using. So experiment around with that. So that's basically sidechain compression in a nutshell. Again, I put that link in the description if you need any more clarification, and again, not sponsored by them. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.